Here we are, this is who we are.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's
been a while
since we've done Silverchair. Natalie, I suspect you probably don't know Silverchair.
I do not.
Okay, that's fine. They broke up or disbanded in, I think, 20 years ago. So it's
Oh wow!
since
And they're Australian. I see.
They're Australian, and they had a big album at the time. And when they first came out, they were like teenagers. I remember I was like 20ish, early 20s or late teens, and I've already said this, but I'll tell you for context. I like objectively like the song or the single that they had was a pretty big hit, but I was like kind of like, ugh, they're younger than me because it was kind of my first experience. You have to understand, like we all go through this. Now that I'm old, it's going to happen all the time. But when I was younger, every band I listened to, they're always older. If you think about it, like no one's young because I'm not 12 or 14 listening to 13-year-old kids play music, right? You never did that. But now I'm at that weird age where I'm 20 and some 17-year-old punk comes out with a great song. You're like, what? But then I forget some of the bands I enjoyed, like Metallica. I would say this, for example, Metallica, their first album. They were 18 on that album, but they're always older than me. So it never bothered me. But they were 18. So like Silverchair or like Metallica, Silverchair's first album, they were teenagers. However, unlike Metallica, who are still together, Silverchair are no longer together. But the point is, now that I'm older and I'm a little bit more humble about life and softer about things, I look back now and say, oh, they're very talented. I've enjoyed my journey with Silverchair. We're very new to them. So I've done like 4 or 5 songs. Nathan's done a few of his own as well. So this is your first?
My first, yeah.
So everything we see, unfortunately, will be old. You know what I mean? Old. It'll be like 2002 footage, that kind of thing, because they're no longer a band. It's kind of sad.
Okay. You know, because I pulled up a picture of them, and you know what I thought? My first thought when I saw the picture of them, they remind me of Hanson.
That's fair because there's some similarities. I think around the same age and stage of life. The Hanson are brothers, of course. I don't know if there's brothers in this band, but yeah, young
I don't
kids.
know, but that's just like it was funny because that's what it reminded me of.
I think he's a good-looking guy, though. I think he's better looking than the Hanson brothers. I think he's objectively all right.
I don't know. I was really into Hanson.
Fair enough. Bop it is. Okay, well, here we go.
Marry the lead singer.
It didn't work out. No. I'm sorry. Fair enough. Okay. All right. This is from, I should say, Silverchair from Ballistic Gal, which is also Kylie. I remember now. Kylie, also known as Ballistic Gal. This is a song called "The Door." It's live, 2002. Another one from The Chair, as they were affectionately known by their fans. This one, according to Daniel John, was influenced by Led Zeppelin and is taken from their second Freak Show album in 97. See, The Door is about the intentional turmoil that rises in the face of life's uncertainties and the desire to escape. So you got the lyrics up as well. So thank you so much, Kylie. Did you notice anything? I don't want to lead the witness, but did you notice anything about him a little bit?
About him. What was I supposed to notice?
Well, nothing. I'm leading the witness, Your Honor. I'll see myself out. Uh, now, Daniel John, he is the lead singer, the dude you saw there. He actually posted on Instagram about this very performance.
Mm.
Before I get to that, I should let you know that he did suffer from, at this time, he was suffering from joint pain.
Oh, that young? He had joint pain?
Yes. I think it's part of the reason why they're not a band anymore. So he said, at the 2002 big day out before the launch of Diorama, I started experiencing unbearable pain in my joints. I struggled to make it through these shows. This was the first time we played The Greatest View live. He started with the song at The Greatest View, but I believe it's the same. Is that the song we just heard? No. The song we just heard was
The Door.
The Door, yeah. But I think it's the same, because this is 2002, this live performance. I think it's the same event, but he's talking about a different song because he posted a video to it. If you look closely, you can see him struggling to move. That's what I'm talking about. I saw his eyes. His eyes were like, and I didn't think he was on drugs. I didn't mean, but I was like, I didn't know. I was like, he's not on drugs, is he? But he seemed like he was almost, yeah. Now that I'm looking at the memory of was like he's wincing.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Which is amazing considering how much he was moving around and rocking it out. He says more here. Looking back, I think the anxiety of how the record would be received, as well as the toll that my battle with anorexia, he had struggled with that as well, had previously taken on my immune system combined to attack me. So he was later diagnosed with reactive arthritis, he says. A specialist advised me to say goodbye to my family every night before going to bed because he thought I might die.
Oh my gosh.
At this moment, I realized that much of the Silverchair machine was more of a business than a family. I felt personally responsible for people in our crew who couldn't work because of my illness. While I was undergoing an exhaustive treatment both here and abroad, I learned very quickly who loved me as a human being and who needed me a performer. I really needed a friend back then. Instead, I had disgruntled colleagues. When my phone did ring, it was usually someone asking if I was ready to tour again. Someone in the team even questioned whether I was sick at all, and that, quote, maybe I just didn't want to promote the album and I should be forced to tour instead of being mollycoddled at home. Who the F wanted Diorama to be more successful than I did? For years, I was advised not to go deep about any of this, but someone very wise once told me that the truth is beautiful. I'm not resentful. I understand everyone was under pressure, and the band was putting food on many tables, but this was too much to put on me. He was only 22 here.
Wow.
After undergoing months of treatment in LA, I slowly recovered, and word of mouth around Diorama would help it, and it became our highest selling album at the home. Take That, Frog Stomp. That's one of their earlier albums. I think their first one. Fascinating that he wrote that. But so that wincing I saw, now that I'm looking at his face, his eyes, you go back and look, was pain. And here's my overall thoughts now on the performance. Great song, incredible vocal performance. Thinking of how young they were here, they have no right to be this good. I'm saying this as someone who's seen many rock bands, many concerts. Their stage energy, performance, even with joint pain, rock and roll, bass playing, all that stuff combined. These guys were it's too bad it didn't last longer for whatever reason. I don't remember the exact reason, but it's too bad the band disbanded because there's some real rock and roll energy and genius going on the stage. This is good rock and roll in my books.
Yeah, I didn't notice him struggling at all. He seemed fine to me. He was giving a great performance. You know, he's a great singer. That's so sad that he was like dealing with all this pain and like people only cared about, are you going to be able to perform? And so that sucks to feel like, you know, that people didn't really care about him, just about him making the money. The lyrics were kind of confusing to me.
Yeah, they are a little weird.
Yeah, especially like I like the line "makes no sense to me" because it kind of didn't. I mean, I guess it kind of sounds like he's singing let the door swing," like he's telling someone else to leave the door open, or he wants like someone else to make the decision. Let me know if it's all right. Let me know if you just might make your mind. Let the door swing. But I mean, other than that, I really don't know what he's talking about. But I really enjoyed the performance. Yeah, I feel bad he had to go through that. That's so sad.
Well, the door is very metaphorical. You can
Right.
You can close the door on somebody, so then you put up a barrier. Then you can open it, let them in, or you can leave it. It's a bit of back and forth. I think a little bit of that. Yeah, so the lyrics are pretty not repetitive, but there's not too much to them. So I think that's the whole idea.
Yeah,
it's
they're
like,
a little vague, so I guess it's open for interpretation.
yeah, let the door swing is one of the lines. Only one to let the door swing. Let the door swing.
Wanted
So
to pretend he's dead, didn't have to pretend. What do you think he's talking about there? Like,
it
is
might
that
be
a
his.
metaphor or is he talking about himself?
Oh, right. Wanted to pretend he's dead. Didn't have to pretend. Oh, made the idea that he's talking about himself. Anorexia is a really terrible disease. So,
Right.
he might look dead, look unwell. And so he didn't have to pretend. He looked like walking death, maybe. I know. I don't mean to say this about anorexia. I apologize for triggering anything like that. I'm just saying. We talked about this before because we talked about his anorexia. I worked at an anorexia clinic back in the day.
Oh,
So
really?
I
Wow.
did. I did security and driving for the patients. So I've been around it though and saw it firsthand, and it's tragic.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and I think a lot of famous people suffer from anorexia because you have such a pressure to look good because all eyes are on you all the time.
I try, and all eyes are on me on this channel. I try my best, and I do have to drop a couple pounds.
No, you don't.
I really do. It's okay. When I get there, when I get to my goal weight, I'll put on Patreon a shirtless, but no, I won't do that. Nobody wants to know. Oh, gross. All right. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining us. If you want to be like Ballistic Gal, Kylie, and be a part of the reaction well before it goes live on YouTube, like everyone here, yay, Silverchair. And Ariana says, joint pain is no joke. Of course, when I was reading that, they're saying it's heartbreaking. History King said, damn. And then Ayana said again, this is safe for someone to say that to him. Yeah, like your product, like where's just go on tour, dance for us.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm sure everyone in the music industry is treated like that. Like
to a degree, yeah, you have to take on. Some artists will figure it out, but the figuring out on your own there's probably a cut, right? There's a sacrifice and probably, but yeah, the more independent you are, the probably the happier you are. But the audiences might not be as big. That's the sacrifice that you have to make in the industry. And I think some are happy to play the smaller crowds, but own their soul, so to speak. So, yeah, that was great. That was fantastic. And I hope we get more Silverchair. Natalie, what do you think?
Yeah, more Silverchair, more rock songs. I'm loving this.
Awesome. Thanks, everyone. And we'll see you on the next one.